dvsa, the official governing body for driving, sent over this latest email, and it's actually a good sign, so let's go through it. Even if it doesn't affect you, it's a positive sign to come. So the day is currently 27th of October 2020. Update driving test waiting rooms. As we set out on 21st of October, we've been working with the Health and Safety Executive HSE and are assessing our individual centres to see how some waiting rooms could be made safely available to you and others waiting for candidates to return from tests. Okay, from Friday 30th of October, we'll be opening waiting rooms at 9 test centres across England and Scotland. We will not be opening any in Wales, and we are not currently providing a driving test service in Wales due to the Welsh fire break, which we've already covered in our previous videos. It continues to be our top priority to stop the spread of COVID-19 and protect you and your pupils and our examiners. Unfortunately, we will not be able to reopen all our test centres waiting rooms because some of our centres are too small, so that we can continue to provide a testing service from some of our centres. Waiting rooms have had to be repurposed for our own staff to allow them to socially distance from each other at work. Test centres waiting rooms opening. The 9 test centres we are opening initially are, so here we go, the 9. Let me see if I can pronounce it correctly. Alness, Darlington, Chesterfield, Garrett's Green, Wideness, Cambridge, Brook, Mount Court, Gillingham, GVTS, Maidstones, and Swindon, MPTC. Anyway, so these are the 9 you guys should be aware of. It's a good sign as it shows that they've been progressing with the safety aspects. They're trying to open up the test centers, so they are moving forwards, and it's a sign that maybe other test centers in the future will be open. And what does that mean for you guys as a student? It means that when you turn up, you don't have to be waiting in the wet weather. Hopefully, there's toilet facilities inside the test center where you can access it. Obviously, currently, you're going to have to turn up and wait outside your car and wait for them to come to you, the examiners to come to you, that is. Why have these test centers been chosen? Okay, these test centers have been chosen because we've been able to make them COVID safe relatively quickly and simply. Visitors have no other local amenities in walking distance. They are geographically spread across England and Scotland. What this means for you: if your local test center is in the initial rollout, you'll receive another email from us to explain the measures that have been put in place to help keep you, our examiners, and others waiting at the site safe. These measures will include wearing a face covering at all times inside the waiting room, recording a visit by scan, the QR code, and the checking or recording it on a paper log, asking visitors to wipe down touch points when they enter the waiting room and before they leave. So these are some of the measures that you're going to be expected to do when you go into the test center waiting rooms. We understand that you may be disappointed if your local test center is not included in the initial rollout. Once we review the initial rollout and feedback from the waiting room visitors and examiners, we will assess how we can safely open other test center waiting rooms around the country. So that's the main part, and why I feel that this email is positive, because this is like an initial tryout. Let's see how it works in the 9 test centers. Let's see if it's safe. And if it is, we're going to try to open up other waiting room test centers. So as I said, for you guys as a student, it's quite nice for us, because we're going to go to the test center now and we don't have to wait outside in the rain, wait for the examiner to turn up. We can be inside waiting, relax. And if the test center has bathroom facilities, at least you can use it. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to FM Driving School for all the latest news, all the latest updates, as well as driving advice from your fully qualified driving instructor.